searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah. Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah. The beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah. Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home, Savannah. We'll never be alone, Savannah. The beauty of the world, Savannah. Let's all take a walk, Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the
Well, good day to you. You join us on a pretty wet afternoon here. The clouds have opened and it is raining, a little bit wet and miserable. But that ought not to put us off. We are all indeed itching to go. Last few final checks and formalities are being gone through now. There is a very good crowd in, a boisterous crowd too, smashing atmosphere. And on a day like this, in this part of the world, there is nowhere you would rather be, with or without the rain. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1. And it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
There's the whistle. Bernardo Silva. Icardi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Looks to clip it for... Going for goal! The defence can get it clear. Gets into some space. Up he gets! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Real chance to break. Barati knocks it away. Oh, good interception.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Laporte cuts it out. Bernardo Silva goes looking. Mbappe going through. Mbappe. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And he's going long. He's through, now is he in? Keylor Navas did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aimed long and direct. What an adventurous run from a defender. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Big chance! Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It's come loose. Looking for a decent ball in. Up to meet it! And we hit half-time. So, a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. The midway point of the game. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
And that's been levered clear. Laporte very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. It's wrestled off the ball, and he has been fouled there. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Mbappe shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Let's put a stop to that. Now it's Neymar. And it's Gomez. He's gone for it! It's a goal!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So the ball's gone out of play, and a change is upcoming. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Room for a shot. Has a hit!
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Mbappe. Icardi. Now it's Neymar. Gets it back. Forward it goes.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Now it's Icardi.
Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something sustained now. And
Big chance! One-on-one! He's had a go! He's scored! And with that goal comes comfort. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. And that is that. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've Well, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. We are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The team's indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable... Gets up to head it! And he's kept it out. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
That's been levered clear. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Going through. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Help's available out wide. And now he'll have a dip! He's delivered all right! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Nîmes are without a win in their last 5 away games. It is a worry. Played down the flank. Played back in. He's in! Has a swing at it! What about it? And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Floats one over. Looking to shoot! And he's there to hoof it away. That is a great ball, but not a great finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Has a hit! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Real chance to break, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Forward it goes. This could fall anywhere. And the half-time whistle goes. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Tries to get it forward quickly. Nîmes were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he's thick-skinned.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Aimed low and direct. He spotted the run and played him through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Plays it out to the flank. Aimed long and direct. Gorgeous control there. Goes for goal!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Battles to win it back.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Shoots! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. So here he is, making his first appearance in new colours. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Tries lifting it over. He's got through. He's got away. Going for goal! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Well, no question now as to who is in control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's left his man. He's gone for it! He scores! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Neem making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely.
The final whistle. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
There's a solidity about them, almost as if they set up not to lose and see how things unfold. That eases the pressure on the strikers, who can afford to be patient, and it's all paid.
Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off goes for goal! That's not going to make it. Paris Saint-Germain have the league's best defensive record. A real chance to break. Di Maria. Mbappe plays a clever pass. Now it's Neymar. Battles to win it back. Pablo Sarabia! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example.
He'll have a dip! No mistake! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Cuts it out.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Paris Saint-Germain were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And he's onside! Just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never...
Tries his luck! Tries to get it forward quickly, and it's Gay. Di Maria set up one goal so far. Bernat is demanding it out wide. Bernat. Hoists it high. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Comes in hard, but he's taken enough of the ball. Neymar goes short. Bernat crosses it. The shot's on! There it is! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk. Paris Saint-Germain making a fresh attempt to release someone.
Mbappe has a shot! Sticks it away! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Nolan! Really well taken goal.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Time for a change in personnel. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Out wide to the right. He's got through. Mbappe. Di Maria, in again. Aimed long and direct. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's gone for it! And that's been levered clear. Is it in?
Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Has a pop! He scores! They have come roaring back! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
He's left his man. Mbappe. Di Maria tries lifting it over. Neymar crosses in a low one.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage.
Hits one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Idrissa Gueye did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
2 minutes to be added on. He could be in here. He's one on, hits one! What about that? And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Having turned the game on, and that is that. Well, somehow they turned it round. Every ounce of energy, emotional, physical, mental, is spent. That is some win. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, the weather for it is forecast to be less than ideal. We are expecting intermittent spells of heavy rain, which just might impact on the quality of the football. I don't think it's going to be sufficient to prevent the football from being played, nor indeed has it deterred the many fans who are in here and already generating a terrific atmosphere ahead of the game, which kicks off any moment now. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Shoots! It's in!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Bigger caper, shots on! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Chance to shoot. Oh, good claim by the keeper. Certainly earned his keep there. Nolan. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? The defence can get it clear. It's come loose. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Nolan.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a...
Going for goal! Back of the net! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So that's two now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next...
He's had a shot! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And it's half-time here. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. Mondonda gets rid without sophistication. Payet.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Hits one! And the ball's come out! Sanson gets good distance on it. Cuts it out. Cook. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Played into space out wide. Now it's Thauvin. He's left his man. It's a throw. And it's got through. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Aimed long and direct. Room for a shot, and the finish! Good clearance and very necessary. Nolan, more than happy to take the muscular approach. And now they can launch a counter. Now it's Strootman. He's got away. And that's that. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think it's all about setting the right...
Well, hello, good evening everyone. We have reached the pivotal point of the competition. The field is down to 16. We are therefore in exclusive company. Group tables are behind us. We have reached the cutthroat stage of the competition. Knockout football of the highest order, and it is live here. Has a hit! It's broken loose. Gets good distance on it. Over to the left. Looking to shoot! He's scored! There is the breakthrough!
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Oh, decisive action by the goalkeeper, he knew he had to get that done. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Barcelona seem to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
Goalkeeper's ball. Mkhitaryan.
Barcelona have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Luis Suarez. Now it's Rakitic. Shoots! It's bounced out! Looking for a decent ball in. Fired deep towards the back post. Messi. The shot's on! Good challenge, and the follow-up. They've done it! Barcelona are back in business. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Plays it out to the wing. Timely intervention. Roberto tries to get it forward quickly. He's away! He's through, it's one-on-one! Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here, very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. So we're just settling. Has a swing at it! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Luis Suarez, he's through, now is he in? Danger averted for now. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Neto gets it upfield. Barcelona are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
That's Mkhitaryan. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Mkhitaryan is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
Sergio Roberto can take all the credit for reading the situation, but careless defence played its part.
throw. And it's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Sergio Busquets. Played back in. Out to the left it goes. Aimed long and direct. Mkhitaryan. Goes down, but nothing given. Brings it forward. Oh, he's broken through. Over to the left. He's managed to get himself offside.
Yeah, he was off. Ever so slightly, but he was off. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
PK. And it's Messi. Vidal. Plays it long. And help's available out wide. That intervention was very necessary.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Big chance here. Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Going through. Oh, Red, he sorted that out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Only a draw in the home leg. It tilts the tie against them with an away game to come. How would you sum up what we've witnessed? Hello and welcome to everybody worldwide. This our live coverage after the first leg of this tie finished all square, gridlocked. It was a decent game, but it did not have a telling outcome. The hosts perhaps slightly the happier of the two sides as they now have the opportunity to try and finish this off in front of their own partisan crowd. Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. Away from home, or they're out in the first round.
Well, look, Peter, it's sink or swim time. Quite simply now, having failed to win the first leg, they may feel they've surrendered the initiative, but it doesn't have to be like that. With the right spirit and belief, this team can show that it has the mental resolve to progress. And I'm sure the manager has been re-emphasising that in the dressing room.
We have already started here. What an adventurous run from a defender. Going through. Forward it goes. Breaks on here. He's got away. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Back into the middle. And the counter is on. Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Dashing forward at pace. Oh, good interception. Rakitic plays it forward. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's through, it's one-on-one, hits one! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw! And they have an aggregate lead!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
And that's been levered clear. Shot at goal! That is wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Now it's Luis Suarez, and it's Rakitic. Messi, he's left his man. Can he find a finish now? Oh, the ball's come loose. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Goes for goal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Reflections on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. we're underway again. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now surely! Plays it out to the wing. Yes, he is offside.
I thought he might just get the benefit of any doubt then.
Mkhitaryan. Nolan. Oh, they can break here. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? He's got away. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. It's a great ball. Shapes the shoots. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Barcelona are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Can he put it away? Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Great leap! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Out to the left it goes. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Rakitic. It's on a plate. Has a hit!
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Oh, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to... Hit one! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Good idea, just poorly executed. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Defender's on the back foot. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, really good feet from him. Turns and goes back. Can he score? It's broken loose. Chance to shoot. He's had a shot! Out wide to the right. And the referee brings it to a close. First hurdle cleared, on to the next one.
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, we're on the way. Nolan. Devic. Must score! Face to face, hits one! It's in!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here. Uzbekistan have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Gets it upfield. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Nolan. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Oh, that was close. Gets it back. Brings it forward. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's got through. Can he dig out a shot? He's gone for it! He has done it! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Driving on, he could shoot here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. We hit half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. He's through. That'll be a corner. Gets up to head it! They've done it! And the second half is off to a flyer! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser. Uzbekistan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
It's being played forward, done very well to intervene. That's a promising ball.
Uzbekistan are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Attempts to play it through. There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Tries to get it forward quickly. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's left his man, striding forward, facing goal. Shot at goal! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So that's it. It is all over. Well, the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the... So here we are, just waiting for the first of the quarter-finals to get underway. 2 of 8 already battle-hardened teams getting ready to oust each other if they can in a very short while from now. This all in a bid to be called Champions of Europe. Expectations have shot through the roof. As we've moved on a stage, there is a definite belief in both camps that shapes to shoot. Here's a corner, good chance. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and
goes for goal! Goal! Real Madrid! And Real Madrid are ahead!
Real Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And a shot! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's been taken straight back. Oh, that's nice. Nacho plays it forward.
Real Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
No, it's Hazard. Hazard, not easily shrugged off the ball. He's left his man, he's slid it through. Shoots! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Real Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. He's had a shot! Really should have hit the net.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Modric spreads it towards the left, hoists it high. And it's Modric. Right through the middle.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
We've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said.
Can he score? He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser. That's a more memorable moment, which was on the cards because they started this second half with good focus and energy levels, and now they've got incentive to chase another. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Tony Kroos takes the long option. Brings it forward. Keeps everyone guessing. Played out to the right. Gets into some space. So who's he picking out? Surely a shot. Timely intervention. Dyer can hoist it clear.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Real Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
It's anyone's ball. Turns and goes back. You can get that clear. And that will be the final act. So beaten on enemy territory, but all is not lost. They will have to turn it round in the second leg.